Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of our two-part series showing you the news you might expect in update 2.0 of the Traincraft Lohr map. The first of the two things we'll talk about today is the slightly improved surroundings of the tracks in the capital of this map. In the vicinity of the line in Lohr, the section between Lohr West Station and where the line turns onto Linde and Prater has been most modified. There are some new parks and a few new buildings. I must also mention that the main part of the city of Lohr will be adapted in some other version of this map, so that the buildings of the city of Lohr, for example, will be hardly modified in this version. Well, except for a couple of buildings that will be added in the new version right next to Lohr West Station. Of course, the surroundings of tracks such as hills around tracks or forests will be adapted in this new version as well. Another thing that is sure to catch a little off guard when passing this line will be the ongoing refurbishment of the main railway station in Lohr. I decided not to change the station to something else in one version, but to gradually change the station. The biggest change in this station will be the new perrons, which will be 1 block wider, as well as the new shelters. The main change in the new update will of course be a new local track, after which this update is also named. It starts in the town of Linde and leads to a pretty big town called Würzburg. That's why is this update called Traincraft Map of Lohr, Würzburg Local Branch. There are 3 stops on this track that you can serve. The speed limit on this track is 100 km per hour. This speed on this track is from the town of Linde and runs almost all the way down to where the track has to dodge one big mountain, that is unexpectedly next to this track. At the point where the speed decreases is 80 km per hour and the last change is as far away as Würzburg, and that's lowering the speed to 40 km per hour due to the dead-end track, which is just outside the Würzburg stop perron. The Würzburg stop is pretty interesting because of its history. It wasn't a stop before, but it was a station that had 3 tracks and a diversion to a siding that led to a farm compound where sunflower seeds were loaded onto freight cars. That's just history, though, and there's only one more perron in Würzburg station. There is a river around this line. There are 2 smaller bridges across that river. One is for tourists who want to visit the beach, which is again unexpectedly located by the river already mentioned. The second bridge crosses the river at the village of Lulitz, allowing the main road to reach the highway that leads to the town of Linde. Well, you won't find out more until the release of this line at the beginning of September. At the end of the video, we can still talk about what will be in the next version. The version will be called Traincraft Map Lohr 2.5. Why 2.5 and not 3.0? Because there won't be that much news. The main novelty will be the extension of the line from Lohr in the second direction than Linde, Prater, or Würzburg. That line will be extended all the way to the city, where passenger trains starting in the city of Prater will end. Well, you've got a lot to look forward to. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll take a tour of this map. You have a link to the first version in description, and remember, the new version will also be free. Have a nice day. Bye.